Welcome back to Morgan Dynamic Research. In the last video we introduced the tapestry, its nodes, and the flow of source. In this one we're going to talk about something even more basic than space: time. We will introduce tick, scalar time, and a key local structure at each node called the stack of configurations, or the stack for short, along with the present stack layer.
In 3FFM, time is not a continuous dimension that you slide along. Instead, the entire tapestry updates in discrete steps called ticks. You can think of a tick as the global heartbeat of the substrate. At each tick, every node updates its internal state according to the local rules all at once.
If we count how many ticks have occurred since some starting moment, we get what we call scalar time. Scalar time is just an integer count: tick 0, tick 1, tick 2, and so on. There's no smaller time underneath the tick. There's no hidden continuum of micro-instants between ticks. The tick is the fundamental unit of temporal change in 3FFM. The present tick is the present. The previous tick is the leading edge of the past, and the next tick will be the future. This is the granule of change and the root of causation.
That means there is no built-in relativistic split over what counts as at the same time at the substrate. At tick 137, every node is at tick 137. They all share the same global step number. Any apparent variation in the flow of time comes from how systems are built across scales and how much temporal cost they pay, not from different clocks in the substrate. Underneath, there is only one scalar tick count. That is why we call it scalar time.
Now we need to talk about what is available at a node when it updates. Each node in 3FFM is not just a bare point. Attached to each node is a finite stack of configurations. You can think of the stack as the local menu of possible behaviors or patterns that a node can support.
These configurations might describe different ways source can flow through the node, different local connection patterns, or different interaction modes. The key idea is that they all stored possibilities. At any given tick, only one of them is actually active at that node. That active choice is called the present configuration at that node.
If we look across the entire tapestry at one tick and ask which configuration is active at each node right now, we get what we call the present stack layer. It is the pattern of present choices drawn from the stack, spread out over all nodes. As ticks advance, local rules can test different configurations in the stack and change which one is present at each node.
This gives each node a kind of local mode space and memory. The stack tells us what that node could do. The present stack layer tells us what it is actually doing right now. By letting nodes switch their active configuration over ticks, 3FFM can describe changing local physics without moving nodes or altering the underlying tapestry.
Putting it all together, we now have four key ideas. The tick, the global heartbeat that advances the whole tapestry in lockstep. Scalar time, the tick count, which is the only fundamental notion of time in the substrate. The stack, the finite set of possible configurations available at each node. The present stack layer, the set of present configurations across all nodes at a given tick.
In the next video, we will define temporal drag and temporal configuration drag and show that mass is their combined temporal cost.
Thank you for watching.